Hello, Dave again. And in this video, I'd like to start by addressing something that I have found to be helpful when you are feeling worthless and feelings along those lines, um, which is very common, I think, with people with many different mental illnesses. In fact, you don't even have to be mentally ill to feel worthless. Not today, not in America anyway. Um, and I think a good starting point, an exercise you can do for yourself. I found this to work for me anyway. I'm a very positive person, and it's keeps me positive. I do feel very uh, down in the dumps uh, frequently, though. And here's how I do it. All right, I ask myself, why do I feel worthless? Why am I worthless? All right, and when you ask yourself why you feel this negativity towards yourself, um, don't just give up. Don't just say because I suck, or because I deserve it, because you don't. You don't. All right, and you can think positive. Well, just keep a positive frame of mind. I know that's easy to say, but ask yourself why. Why do you feel uh, like you were rejected? Why do you feel like you're not worthy? Any of those kind of negative self uh, images. If you can ask yourself why and then contemplate that, what do you think? Why do you think? And concentrate, focus on that. Don't give up because you're not worthless, and you can uh, just contemplate it in your mind. That's what I do. I think, okay, I'm worthless because of this. All right, this makes me feel worthless. When people do this, when I do this, uh, you know, uh, whatever it is, whatever it makes you, whatever that feeling is based on. Um, there's an answer if you ask yourself that, because you think that. There is an answer why you think that. Uh, um, but like I said, spend some time and thought about it, comprehend it, contemplate it, and ask yourself. You'll find other questions will pop up. Just get in if you can get in that frame of mind. Just ask yourself why? Because it's your thoughts. You're in charge. Um, that's how I deal with that. Um, uh, it's helped me through through some tough times, especially with the holidays on us. And this is a recording during the holiday season. Uh, it's kind of a deadly time for people that have mental illness, and it makes me feel pretty bad. So just ask yourself what makes you think that? What, why, what, where, when? Ask yourself all these questions and get to the bottom of it. Uh, and be honest with yourself. Be be proud of yourself. Also, be proud of your abilities. Don't be ashamed of your abilities. If you know you're good at something, uh, it doesn't mean you got to tell everybody about it. But just be aware of it yourself and take own it. If you have a good set of comprehensive skills, hey, that's something very positive. That's something that you possess. It's a skill. You can use that to your advantage. Uh, for any whatever your thing is, uh, be proud of it. Don't be ashamed of yourself. And don't be embarrassed to admit that you have abilities. You have things, and skills and talents in your toolkit that other people may not possess. Uh, it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. I know a lot of people that have these feelings are feel shame and embarrassment uh, enough where that's part of feeling worthless, right? You don't have any ability or talents that are worthy of anything. Um, but you do. Everybody does, and uh, hopefully that's helpful in a way. So this is all going to be like, you know, I don't know where it's going, but I'm not going to edit anything. I don't want to edit anything, and I don't want to cut anything out. I did want to touch again on what I'm starting to pick up by these videos. I subscribe to some things that and it's I think these are experts that I'm watching. These aren't you know just because you see it online doesn't mean it's true. I think we all know that. Um, but if you can find experts, um, boy, it's really changing the way I'm thinking about uh, what it is that's going on with me, uh, with thought and everything. Um, it's I think a lot of people with mental illness do have different levels of self-awareness. I know that I'm much more self-aware now than I was before I had mental illness. I am I am 99.9% more aware. So maybe there's something to that. Anyway, the things I talk about, I'm just talking about from the perspective of experience and not from learned knowledge. But I'm trying to learn. So, uh, um, again, it comes down to the right questions. When, if you can, I don't know the questions to ask myself. But if you have someone you can talk to, and or you see a psychiatrist, or I don't. I mean, I see a prescriber, but I don't. They're not there to talk about uh, other, what's actually going on in your head. They just want to make sure you're okay. Bless them. But if you do have someone to talk to, uh, pay attention. I mean, if you can find someone that'll ask you questions, uh, if you then that in itself solves a lot of confusing issues or issues with confusion. Let me say that differently. Uh, for me, anyway, it does. So I imagine it'd be the same for other people too. Um, yeah, if you can have someone that you can talk to about this kind of stuff, someone that knows the right questions to ask, and if you're struggling with something uh, that is unreal, something that's bizarre, and I mean, if it's man, then get help. Get help. Don't. Nothing bad's gonna happen. The demons aren't gonna get you. The witches aren't gonna get you. Nothing like that is real. Um, but you need to maybe get checked out by a professional. Um, and I know that people that suffer these things often suffer in silence. Tell people what's going on, all right? Because if you don't, and just remain quiet about it, nothing may happen. But people will help you if you talk about what's going on in your mind. People will help you, all right? and listen to what they have to say if they're going to direct you towards seeing seeking professional help. That's what you need to do. Um, all right, everybody knows that. Um, but you heard it from someone with mental illness, severe mental illness as well. Um, so I want to keep learning. I've been trying to learn about how normal brains function and with thought. I was looking into split brain experiments that they did. It's fascinating, and much of this stuff I'm reading is stuff that I'm aware of with myself. I just didn't know what it's called, or anything like that. I'm not saying I have split brain, um, but it made me wonder. I have this motion disorder. I rock, and uh, when I was too little to rock, when I was still crawling, I was a headbanger. I would bang my head into the walls of the crib, or a wall, the headboard. I would just bang my head away. So I wonder if there's some kind of damage caused by that. Although I did not develop the symptoms of anything until I was in my early 30s. Um, I don't know. I don't know if that's a connection or not. But if there's damage to the brain, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm trying to change the way I'm thinking about all this, and I'm giving my delusions a break. My delusions are kind of, uh, I'm not going into those zones. Trying not to anyway. Um, sure is a lot easier to talk, but um, so anyway, I sure hope in the future I can help somebody with something. So all right, and that's it for now. And thanks for listening. Talk to you later.